If you're just joining us, you are with Eric Metamar from UltimateInvestorSystem.com. I am in the middle of a mastermind from InvestingMasterminds.com, my website conference. It's getting near the end, as you can see. I'm wearing low. So far, we've been through 35 questions, and we have 120 to go. But I am just about to give up, as I am thoroughly whooped. You guys have picked my brain pretty hard, and you're going to have to wait until next week if I didn't get to all of your questions. Um, do we have time for, you want to do two more, Jamie? No. No. I think I'm going to try to end it here. Jamie's trying to keep me going, but I'm nearing the end. Anyway, I know I promised you last week that I would get, who is this, Jody? Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad that you, let me finish reading this first. I know I promised you last week that I would get my buyers list going, but I keep stressing out when it comes to talking with buyers. Do you have any advice? All right, Jody. Um, didn't we cover this last week? Maybe you just need a little refresher. All right, I will give your mind a little bit of a refresher in this department. So what we have, and Jamie and I spoke, or Jody and I spoke at length about this the other week. Sorry, it's getting near the end. I'm not even getting names right. I apologize, Jody. Um, what we have is a lot of newbie investors suffer from this. They don't have any experience, so they get stressed out when they go to talk to buyers as wholesalers or sellers if you're talking to sellers. They get stressed out when they talk to them. So then they finally give up, and then they don't take any action, and then they don't have any experience, and then they keep this cycle going where they just keep falling inward, and they're never actually going to make it and break out of the current cycle. What you need to get through your head is, as a real estate wholesaler, you are doing buyers a massive favor. You are the deal man, middleman, the money maker in the marketplace. Of course, if you're a wholesaler and you're not doing your buyers any favors, if you're not finding the cheap 60, 50, 70% of current market value homes on the market, uh, then of course you should be stressing because you're not doing anybody any good. But if you're doing your job as a wholesaler, your job is to be the middleman, wedge yourself in between people, and you're going to connect people from two different sources. You've got sellers and you've got buyers, and there's a variety of ways that they connect, that they need to connect, including price and financing, etc. So you need to realize that they need you more than you need them. But your job is to make them realize that they need you more. That's where a lot of people go wrong, is they think that, oh, I'm stressed, they're going to see right through me. They can't see through you if you're presenting them with a good deal. I remember attending a real estate investing meeting here in town, and seeing all the rookies there hanging out. They literally looked like vultures waiting on the branches to trounce in on all of the investors. And I do encourage you to attend real estate meetings. As I've always said, it's a great place to network. But I know when I started speaking, it was the first meeting that I'd been to at for this particular club, and I just started talking to people, and because I knew I had the best deals in the market, I could talk about them, talk about the deals, and investors could see that I was the guy to talk to. And they didn't know anything about me. They didn't know my level of success. They didn't know anything about me. But they were flocking to me like crazy after the meeting was over because I had the best deals in town. And anybody who's been in the game long will tell you great deals always find their way to money. So if you're offering a spectacular service to both buyers and sellers because of the people you know and what you know, there's no need to be stressing out. It it's all in your head, and you need to get out of your head and start making some money. I hope that question cleared it up. Another thing, lastly, and I think I'm going to finish on this note because I'm just about dead, is you need to realize that when you're starting a business, in any business, it's not just wholesaling, it's any business. You need to realize that you are here. Your business is here. If your business is up or your business is down, what is happening with you personally is not mutually exclusive with what is happening with your business. You're two separate entities. If your business is in the complete gutter, then your business is in the gutter, but you're still here. If your business is doing great, I encourage you, do not get attached to your business doing great, because there will be downfalls in it at some point. Because if you are what you do, then when you don't, you are not. So keep that in mind. I mean, if you're taking off and you're going gangbusters all the way to the top, don't move from here. Keep level. You can be happy, or you can be happy for your business. You can be happy about your business, but don't attach whether or not your life is a success to whether or not your business is succeeding or failing. And that goes into many aspects. If you're talking to investors and say one of them's a prick to you, don't take it personally. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Because investors who are decent people and who have confidence and don't have head issues and drama, they're not going to be pricks to you. In fact, you're going to be doing them a service, and they're going to see that. So just keep that in mind, Jody. And we'll talk next week. But until then, I think this is the last question that I will be answering. Like I said earlier, you can visit the investingmasterminds.com site. I posted up all of the tips and tricks that we talked about in previous sections of this call, and we will talk next week. Thank you.